This is a video on how to find the hips in a snatch. This applies also to the clean, although there's a particularity there on the clean that I'm not gonna try to mess with today. So, how to find the hips in the snatch. So, the first thing that you need to know is that in order to find the hips in the snatch, that's not gonna happen by accident. You have to have the hands in the right position so that when you're standing up and extending, the bar is hitting you in the right place. Right? So, if my hands are here and when I extend, the bar is not hitting, like right now, it's not hitting me in the right place, I'm not gonna find my hips, right? So I will have to force it to bend my arms to find that place. So that's not gonna happen. So the first thing that you need to do is to find the right hand placement on the snatch, on the bar, so that the bar hits you in the right place. So where the bar should hit you, and excuse me, here's my hip bone, right? The iliac crest. And I want the bar right here. Here's my junk. Don't hit your fucking junk. And here's the bone right in between. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna start with the bar with my hands in a symmetrical place. I'm retracting my shoulder blades because that's how I'm gonna lift. And I'm gonna play with it until it hits me in the right place. For me, it's right there. And if I lift my leg, which is something that I want because I'm gonna be bending, my arms are straight and it's hitting me right in that, you know, like, we call it the pocket, but that's misguided because the pockets are here. It's this pocket, right, that creates here. That's really what the pocket means, right? And so that is the first thing. So grab the bar, play with the hand placement until like it hits you right there with shoulder blades retracted, hand there. So that's the first place. The first thing that you have to do if you're one of those persons that in the snatch you don't find your hips. Make sure that you actually can. Good. The second thing is in your snatch and clean practice. This is probably not how they teach you to move, but you want to start with that hip extension. Most people have clean for years and have no idea, or snatch for years have no idea how to really use that hip extension, and all they do is this movement. It's always horizontal, and they can be very successful. Like people can lift a lot of weight like that, but that just means that their potential is they're not satisfying their potential. The clean and the snatch is not a hinging movement, you know, it's a jumping movement, right? That is the most fundamental aspect of it. So I spent years with my athletes just on this position: hips, knees, ankles extension. Right, so it's not so much here as is here. Jump and squat. Jump and squat is a snatch. And so in order to find your hips, the first thing that you have to be able to do in a snatch is to be able to do a high hand snatch properly and good. Like the high hand snatch should feel amazing to everybody. That is one of the things that, like, if you have a problem with the high hand snatch, you have no idea how to snatch. Right, and so I'm here, and if I dip and extend, I should be able to, and I did a kind of a power muscle snatch there, but I should be able to extend and land very aggressively, and that should feel awesome. Like that should feel like I'm using the anatomy of my body in the best way possible, right? And so again, I'm achieving that because I don't have to find my hips. The bar is on my hips already, right? Am I adapting my hips to the bar? And I should be able to do that. Good. Once you have those two things, then it's time to start doing hang snatches, hang variations, right? And so we start here, and then we're gonna try to come from here and find that bar here, right? So as you see, my arms don't bend, my arms are still straight, and the hips are coming to meet that bar, and then up, right? And so all you're trying to do is how to find the relationship between keeping your arms straight, keeping your butt low, and bringing that bar towards those pockets so that then you can jump it up. And the way you're going to do that is by very slow and deliberate control repetitions. Hands from different heights so that you start connecting those dots. And even though there's a lot of things and points of performance and cues that I could give you for your own movement for the beginner, the best thing is to try to find, just by thinking about the weight, how it balance on your, how is it balanced on your feet, try to find that first a little bit the high hand position with a little bit of bent back, and then this vertical one, right? Like, how am I gonna be able to do that? And just play with it. There's not so much, there's not enough external cues that will help you as much as paying attention to the movement and what's happening, and that is it. The only thing that you want to make sure is that the two basics are there, so that your body can go to the place that you're asking it to go to, right? A good hand position so that the bar can get to those hips, and a powerful, deep. Actually, we should call this. I'm gonna start calling it what the name that it is. And Greg is probably like slapping me in the face right now virtually. But anyhow, so to this deep snatch, you have to be able to do those two things, right? And so that is it. Finding the hips on the snatch and give it a try. Let me know how it goes.